Welcome to the Daily. I am Vince Miller. Right here, we study the Bible verse by verse, and I'm here every single day in what we call Project 23, the 23-year journey we're taking through every verse of the Bible. Today's shout out goes to Bob and Shannon Maxiner from Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Thank you both for partnering with us through this project. Your support reminds us that Jesus is always more than enough, always. So this study's for you. Our text is Mark chapter 6. I'm reading verses 35 through 44. And when it grew late, his disciples came to him and said, "This is a desolate place, and the hour is late. Send them away to go into the surrounding countryside and villages and buy themselves something to eat." But he answered them, "You give them something to eat." And they said to him, "Shall we go and buy 200 denarii worth of food and give it to them to eat?" And he said to them, "How many loaves do you have? Go and see." And when they found out, they said, 5 and 2 fish. Then he commanded them all to sit down in groups on the green grass. So they sat down in groups by hundreds and by 50s. And taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven and said a blessing and broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples to set before the people. And he divided the 2 fish among them all. And they all ate and were satisfied. And they took up 12 baskets full of broken pieces and of the fish. And those who ate the loaves were 5,000 men. So what we have here is the sun is setting, the crowd is huge, and the disciples were doing the math. They were doing some quick calculations, and they concluded that there was not enough time, not enough money, not enough food. It's actually a rational thought about the necessary need for rations. 5,000 men, not including women and children, which could be tens of thousands of people, and they're all in a very remote location, and it would require a lot of resources. But Jesus challenges their rational logic with this short divine line. You give them something to eat. And their scarcity mentality quickly kicks in, doesn't it? Are we supposed to spend 200 denarii on bread? We only have like 5 loaves and a couple of stanky fish. You see, the disciples only perceived natural impossibilities. Jesus, he perceived something different, spiritual possibilities. You see, scarcity sees lack, but faith, it sees different. It sees the Lord. You know, Jesus tells them then to organize the crowd. He blesses the bread. He breaks the fish. What wasn't enough in their hands becomes more than enough in his. And then it says here, they all ate and were satisfied? I mean, really? I mean, every need is met. No one went hungry. It cost them nothing. They traveled nowhere. And there were 12 baskets left over in the end. This is what happens when we surrender scarcity to the Savior. When we surrender our scarcity mentality to the Savior. And too many believers live day by day with this stupid scarcity mentality, thinking there's not enough time, not enough talent, not enough experience, not enough influence, not enough faith. You name it, we've got not enough of plenty of things and then too much sin in our life. So you know what we end up doing? We end up playing it safe. We hold back. We tell Jesus to send it away. However, Jesus never operates from a place of scarcity or lack. He's not concerned about how much you have. He's asking if you'll have the faith to bring what you have and give it to him. Because what feels insufficient to us becomes totally sufficient in Jesus' hands. So stop living with a scarcity mentality today. Start living by faith. Bring what you have to Jesus. Bring it to bear. And then let Jesus multiply that thing and make it more than enough, because he will, I promise you. Guys, I love you. I pray this has blessed you if it has. Share it with someone else today who's got that mentality that you know we shouldn't have. And I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.